Tech Talk Alert. After our latest digital life hack, you're going to hear one of my weekend show's best calls. You don't want to miss it. AirTags are great for finding your keys or wallet, but they only work if they've got juice. The average AirTag battery lasts about a year. I'm Kim Commando for Total AV, the award-winning antivirus software that protects you against ransomware. Get a year of protection for just $19 at protectwithkim.com. Instead of spending $29 on a new AirTag when the battery dies, replace the battery yourself for 60 cents. It's easy. Grab your AirTag with the white side facing down and the stainless steel side facing up. Press down on the stainless steel backing and twist it counterclockwise. You'll feel it loosen up. Pop off the back cover, and there it is, the battery. Swap out the old battery with a new CR2032 battery. A pack of 10 is $6 on Amazon. When putting the battery in, you want the positive side facing up. You'll hear a little ring confirming you've put the battery in right. Put the back cover on and twist it clockwise until it just clicks into place. Now you're good for another year. Sign up for my free newsletter at getkim.com. Now, check out this amazing call from the show. It's a real gem. Jenna in Palm Springs, California. Hey there, Jenna.
Hi, Kim.
Welcome. What's going on?
Hi, this is Jana. So I'm calling because I have a question. My mom was here visiting recently, and we bought her a new iPad for Christmas.
Nice.
So she and I both had Air 2s, and we upgraded to the 9th generation iPad because my husband found out that ours were going to become obsolete or unsupported in 2024. So to sort of thank her and wish her a Merry Christmas, we got her a new iPad.
That's so sweet.
My mom loves you and thinks you are a genius. I used to listen to you all the time when I was in New Mexico. Unfortunately, where I am currently, you're not on a radio locally, but I do go on your site and research things and listen to you on a podcast. So the problem came when we were transferring the data from my mom's iPad, her old one, onto her new iPad, and she didn't have enough of a charge in her old iPad. And so we plugged it in to charge it up and waited and waited and waited, and it wasn't charging. And my husband discovered that it looked like there was a problem with the port, like the lightning port, I guess, where you plug it in into the iPad, that it was damaged. And so it wouldn't, when, the battery comes on when it's actually charging. So he fiddled with it, and we were able to get it charged up enough. And my mom started using it actually in conjunction with using her old iPad too, because she's on her iPad all the time. And I said to her, Mom, you can't leave your iPad plugged in all the time, because she would have them both actually simultaneously plugged in, using them both. And my husband said, you can't keep it charged all the time. That's what damaged your port in your old one.
Okay, he's right.
And it depletes your battery life. Was the other issue. And then one of the other things that I noticed is that when I went to unplug her iPads from the wall, that the charger things that you plug in were both hot. So I was concerned. I said, Mom, you're going to burn your house down. You can't.
And so when you tell Mom that this is just a bad idea, what does she say?
Well, she said, maybe you should call Kim Commando.
Okay.
Which I said, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Because if she, hearing it from me is one thing, but if she hears it from you,
she will trust. All right. So what's Mom's name?
So my mom's name is Joan.
Okay.
Joan lives in Texas.
Okay. So Joan, your daughter's very smart. You are brilliant, Joan, because you said I was brilliant. So I'm going to go ahead and give you that brilliant card back. By keeping your iPad charged at 100% over time, you're going to stress out that battery. You want to keep it between, say, 20 and 80%. That's the lithium-ion batteries. So what you want to do is just make sure that you don't keep charging it over and over and just keeping it plugged in. Because here's the deal. You have a newer iPad. It actually has a feature that's designed to extend the lifespan of the battery. It's going to learn your charging habits. It's going to actually slow down charging past 80% when it knows that you're going to start plugging it in. And that's that big range, 20 to 80. You don't want to sit there, leave it at 100% all the time. Now, if you want to keep it plugged in, because I'm talking to Joan right now, right? If your mom wants to keep it plugged in, what you can do is get her a smart plug, or she can get her own smart plug. And so you can program it to turn it off after a certain amount of time or certain times of the day. Because I don't know, Jana, is it something like where she doesn't want to bend over to plug it in all the time, so she just leaves it plugged in?
I think that's part of it, and she wants to be able to use it, all the time, and so having it,
So instead of just leaving it all plugged in, what we're going to do is we're going to put a little device between it. So you can put a smart plug like the TP-Link Casa plug or the Belkin Wemo plug. Basically control these plugs via a smartphone app, and then also you can put it on a schedule. So if you know that mom gets up at 9, but she goes to bed at 8 p.m., so maybe this thing charges between 8 p.m. and say 2 a.m. or something like that. That's probably even too long. Now, there are some charging stations that come in that have built-in overcharge protection. And so it'll automatically stop charging the device once it reaches 100%. They cost anywhere between $20 and $50. Company by the name of Anker, Anker. They have something called the Power Wave, and that might be something that you want to look at for her. But if so, I think probably what it is, Jana, is that she doesn't want to keep bending over. That's what I would guess. Maybe afraid to fall, whatever it may be. So take a look at these overcharging stations. And again, Joan in Texas, if you're listening right now, you're lovely and you're wonderful, but stop charging to 100%. And by the way, you have a glorious, lovely, and talented daughter, Jana. How about that?
Thank you so much.
All right.
I really appreciate it.
Now, if for some reason that your mom can't get this call, or she wants to hear it again, I'm more than happy to go ahead and email you a file of this call, so that's this way you can send it to her directly. If you like that, Jana, just talk to Amber. She's our lovely and talented call screener today, and she'll be sure to make that magic happen for you. And thank you for your call. Hey, big kudos to you for sticking around. Now, if your brain's buzzing with questions, let me know. Head over to commando.com and then click Email Kim. You have to trust me. I read every single message like it's a new gadget manual. Well, I actually do it better than that. I never read a manual. Do they even have manuals anymore? Anyway, elevate your tech IQ with my free daily newsletter. Head over to getkim.com.